Okay, there we go. Okay, you can hear me? All right. I think that's better. I accidentally put the volume all the way low. Whoopsie doopsie. All right, there we go. I think we're good now. No jump scare, yes. Sorry about that. I didn't get to do my usual jump scare. Can you guys hear me okay now? Hopefully all is well. Yeah, price is wrong. Oops. Right off the bat. Yep, already screwing up. I quite literally hit unmute. And when I hit unmute, I accidentally grabbed the volume bar and put it all the way to like nothing. So, oopsie doopsie. Yeah. But you guys can hear me now. Yes? And I thought, since we were talking about Stardew just yesterday and the day before, well, maybe not the day before, but we just talked about it, right? Yes, I died. That it would be fun to have some of is it GameChops? I'm pretty sure it's a GameChops album. Yeah, it is. Stardew Valley, little lo-fi. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy it. And let me know if the volume on the music is a bit too high. Also, the connection is kind of shitty right now, so I am sorry if, it doesn't sound as good as it should, So, can only hope that it gets better or is a little bit more stable. You need to start keeping your hands to yourself, GG, while starting. Yeah, whoops. All the volume levels are good. All right, awesome. Sounds good. Sound is perfect. All right, amazing. It is a little windy over here, so. Oh my gosh. Why is that here? Why is that video literally in the fucking Stardew playlist? It was not an ad. It was a video. That jump scared me. It just like put in. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in here. Let's play it again.
Investing, when approached with a long-term perspective, can be a powerful way to build wealth while supporting an emerging technology that has the potential to reshape modern society.
It's not even. It isn't. Oh my god, that is a track. That's not even an ad. That was literally the next song started playing, and it's just a video. What was that? Anyway, let's move on over here. Maybe things are safer over here. Well, chat hasn't even moved over. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have no idea what that is literally in this playlist, and it's not in there. So I'm assuming, and it's an hour long, that video. So, I don't know. That like scared me. I was like, what the hell's happening? That was amazing. Yeah, we got to replay it so that way we can get, we want to get rich quick and all that stuff, don't we? Let me see if I can share with you guys the playlist. Let me see. Hold on. Does it allow me to share the playlist? No, right? It just shares just the track, so I can't share the playlist. But if I did, then I could show you that it's quite literally in there. I'm like, what the hell is that about? What was that about? Amazing. Slurping ASMR. Yeah, sorry about that. I always forget. Yeah, that was interesting. Anyway, how about we get to some yeah, Bitcoin in your Stardew Valley? Hey there, Teacup. How's it going? Yeah, that was fucking weird. Let's play it again. I like going back to it. I can't stop. Let's play it again. Hold on.
Cryptocurrency investing, when approached with a long-term perspective,
Uh-huh.
can be a powerful way to build wealth while supporting an emerging technology that has the potential to reshape modern society.
Okay.
However, it requires a disciplined strategy,
Okay.
sensible allocation of resources, and a deep understanding of the market's potential and risks.
Ah.
This guide focuses.
So hold on. Let me read you a comment from this video. The comment, because it's literally in the Stardew Valley like playlist, which this is the official playlist. Like this is like a full-on thing. Anyway, so this is what somebody wrote. Accidentally fell asleep to this and got horrible sleep paralysis that felt like it lasted for hours. I think there is a demonic entity trapped in this video. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is This video made me snap out of my 9-hour-long trance. Thank you. That is fantastic. Holy shit. Anyway, let's get back to the Stardew, because what the hell was that? Okay, let's see. Let's get to this actual build, okay? Let's get to actually building stuff, because that was fucking weird. What the hell was that? I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the hand cam. Let me go ahead and move all my keyboard and stuff like that out of the way. Move this. Let's move it down over. Oops. Move it over here. Also, let's not accidentally hit any keys. All right. Mouse out of the way. All right. Cool. Oh, God. Almost knocked that over. Okay. I'm also going to take off the watch. It's almost dead anyway. I love that sound. That's awesome. All right. So, this is as far as we got last time, right? Yeah, it does look like the beginnings of a tentacle monster, right? Okay, so we were here last time. Also, I'm going to turn down the music for me because it feels a little bit loud in my headphones. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, so this is where we were last time. We got the whole tree trunk ready to go, and this initial like base. Although the next part that we're gonna be doing is like a stand that's gonna be on top of. So yeah. It is a bit loud in my headphones, and that made no difference. It's loud. What is? It's a tad bit loud on our side. What, the music? I asked a little while ago, and you guys were like, "Hey, the music is fine." All right, let me lower it. Let's put it down to here. Let's do -20 dB. The music got louder? I don't know. Maybe it did. I feel like it was the same the whole time. All right. Let me see. That still might be too loud. Or no. Let me know if that's good. Maybe the tracks. I'm not sure. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that is right. Maybe the other track was a little bit louder. It got louder, big dog. All right. All right. We saw your hands, and suddenly the music was too loud. It's good now? Okay, good. All right. So we were on part 3. Or bag 3, which I believe was step 50. Yeah, here we go. Step 55. Cool. It was fine to hear sound levels, but we want to hear those golden tones. All right, so again, this is where we are. We're quite literally exactly where. Also, sorry for the glare, but yeah, that should be good. Heck yeah, Bill-Z, we got that hand cam going. All right, so. Oh, I did not realize it literally says it here. In bag 3, there's like the, what is this called? It's kind of like the pottery stuff. It's like the stuff that gets filled into here, which I did not realize. But that's pretty cool. I forgot to bring scissors this time, so we're just going to tear these open. And this is quite literally, you just mix them all into one. So that way they can be even. Yeah, whoops. Sorry. Did I blind you guys with the bag? Okay, it says put them all in there. Shake it up. See the little there's little like lines there? That means shake it up, all right? Gotta shake it up. Okay. That's pretty good, I'd say. And then we just pour it in there. Okay. Let's get that pour. Let's get a nice pour. Make sure it's even. Oh, shit. It's going everywhere. Oh, my God. There went one, like, to the back of my desk. Oh, no. One just fell towards the front. Okay. We got it. We got this. We got this. Oh, my God. I'm making a mess. There's just so many. Okay. Doesn't matter what I do. It's always chaos, isn't it? Okay, hold on. Let me just get the rest of these out. Oh, don't roll. Don't roll. We'll just toss these in there. I feel like that should be the last step. That shouldn't be the middle step. Okay. One did fall, like, where is it? I don't see where it went. Oh, well. Lost forever. Maybe the cats will eat it one day. I'm just kidding. Or maybe not. Who knows? All right. Let me get this box. Okay. Put the plastic bag in there. All right. So, there we go. That's what it looks like. Cool. Oh, there's one actually right there. I didn't see it. Awesome. All right. So, we're going to put this over to the side real quick. Are they going to go everywhere you put the rest of the Legos on there? Well, no, not really. I mean, that is the step that you're supposed to do. So, I mean, I'm just following this guy's instructions. See this guy? This dude? This genius who came up with this? These are his instructions. So, Nicholas, this is on you. All right? This is on you, not me. All right? Now, what is... Oh, okay. This is for if you want the greens, you go to page 45. If you want the Sakura cherry blossom look, then we go to 53. And then the platform is 60. I feel like we should do the base first. Hold on. The base first, and then we do that last. Because I think that's a little bit more, I don't know. It seems like that should be the cherry on top, right? Yeah, the green is kind of mad. That's what I'm saying. So let's go ahead to page 60, which is all the way over here. All right, page 60. Cool. We have our cool little cup here to put our things. Bag 6, which is not this one. Also, I found another rogue piece. Let's toss that in there. All right. And here we go. Hey there, Keaton. How are you? And you are late only by just 15 minutes, and it's no worries. We just got jump scared ourselves, because people always say I jump scare you guys. But we got jump scared because I put on some Stardew Valley lo-fi, and then some freaking crypto ad started playing, which wasn't even an ad. It was literally part of the playlist, so that was weird. All right, so we'll keep the bigger pieces in that bag, and we'll do the smaller pieces into this cool little Japanese style bowl. The green looks great too, just because it's a bonsai, and I think bonsai trees are beautiful, but if you're gonna give the option for cherry blossom version, come on. That's exactly my way of thinking, so. Alrighty, so, first up, we need... There's two of these, like, hold on. This is confusing because this instruction makes it look as if, like, these are the pieces as they are. Like, this is what I should find. Because it says ×2? Or am I building 2 of those? Let me go back to earlier instructions and see how it is. This says just 1. I mean, I have one of those, okay. And then? Oh, I think it's telling me this is what I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build 2 of these, and using these pieces, I will have built that. Okay, yes, that's what it's saying. Okay. Confusing. It's that thing we were talking about last time, about how, like, IKEA directions, where they don't really give you the, word-for-word instructions. It's more like just pictures, and sometimes that can be kind of tough. All right, so it says just 1 of these, and then 3 of these. Also, I'm telling you, the things that I hate, it's like they don't differentiate between if this is a small piece. There we go, if you can see without the glare. Like part of the small, the bag with the small pieces, or the big bag with the big pieces. Because it would be nice, because then I could be like, oh, let me look in here, or look in here. So, yeah. Speaking of water, do you have it? I do have water. I have water and coffee tonight. Speaking of water, we have already established. Let me back up, okay? Oh, there we go. Water check. Hold on. Because we're actually going to talk about water in a sec here. thank you for the reminder. I don't think you can hear the straw that I'm using. It's my water bottle from work. So, also this is attached to that. I'm assuming this is this piece. Yeah, I think it's this piece. So 3 of these guys. So speaking of water, at my establishment of to where I am employed, this is long established that where I currently am working, the office in which I'm currently working, I hate, right? I've already talked about this, right? Absolutely hate. And also, this glare is something else. It's really tough to see. All right. They go like this. Gotta focus before I talk more shit about my job. Okay, then there's these 2, and these connect to make it longer. That's dumb. Okay, cool. All right, so my job, right? The office in which I'm working at is not the greatest, and one of the reasons that super sucks is that me and my department have been moved over to this other office to work temporarily to help them work through their holiday build up of just tasks and things that have built up over time. It's actually not even that bad, so I really do hope we're able to go back soon. Also, I don't think that piece is in here. Anyway, one of the things that when I first started there, that they kind of had a little meeting with each one of us, was that like, oh, hey, if you guys want to, like, you know, enjoy our fucking water jug, like if you want to fill up your water bottle, you can join and pitch in $5 per month. You can have access to unlimited filtered water, which also is like temperature controlled. It's a fancy like water dispenser. And so yeah, they told us that in the beginning. But at the office that I work at, we don't ever have to pay for water. Like my boss does that on his own. And if you want to chip in to help out, you can, but it's not mandatory. Because my boss was always like, you know, I'm not going to hassle you guys to fucking pay for water. It's just water. It's not that expensive, you know? Like, seriously, it is so tiny, right? Anyway, so when we were talking shit during the Christmas party, me and my coworkers, we were like, are you paying for the water? And then some of us were like, hell no. Like, fuck no. Like, not doing that shit. Like, we're here temporarily. Why do we need to pitch into their thing? Because I've already talked about this. That, like, we're not getting paid extra for the work that we're doing. And we're not really getting anything for the extra work that we're doing to help out. So it sucks. And so for them to then be like, oh, also chip in for our water thing, even though you guys are barely going to be here for, like, any time at all. It just feels stupid. That's not the end of it, though. During that party, we were like, I can't remember who it was, but one of my coworkers was like, are you still getting water? I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to get the water anyway. I'm just going to do it because I get there a little early. So I'm like, I'll just sneak into the break room before anybody's even there and just get my water. Are they really going to, like, be monitoring it? And so the break room is directly right in front of the executive assistant to the boss. And that happens to be way in the back of the office. All right. Now, the office manager, the person who is the one who's in charge of all the supplies and everything like that, she sits in the front. I sit in the front. So she cannot see when people are taking the water. She doesn't know who it is. But she has the executive assistant to basically like fucking rat on people to be like, oh, do you see people using the water fountain or the water dispenser, right? Well, if you see somebody who hasn't paid, tell me, right? Anyway, so this entire time, I've been pretty good and sneaky because I get there early before the executive executive assistant gets there. But I fucked up this morning, and so she saw me. And I was like, this girl's not gonna care. Now, here's an interesting thing. Years back, I used to work in this office, in this main office. And the executive assistant used to be my supervisor at the time. So she used to be my boss. But now she's not part of like, any sort of like supervisory role or anything like that. She's just the executive assistant. But she still is buddies with the other supervisor likes. And so literally like 10 minutes into work today, I get a message on my Teams from the office manager being like, hey, a little friendly reminder, but to be able to use the water dispenser, you have to pay $5. So, if you're not going to pay that, then, could you like refrain from using it? And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It is $5. You guys didn't give me any sort of like raise or any sort of, even like during the Christmas party, not even like a special thank you or even like a gift card or anything like that. Our whole division was basically like just left out of like the thank yous. The big head honcho said thank you to everybody, being like, oh yeah, we know you guys work hard. But when it came to specifics, did not mention my department at all. So we were kind of pissed. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to fill up my water at home. I was just like, are you kidding me? It just really, really rubbed me the wrong way. I was just so done. So done. Okay, I need to build 2 of these. But yeah, that happened today. That happened literally this morning, and I was like, holy shit, are you really going to do this? Apparently so. Why do you people care so much? But obviously, because they have nothing better to do in their lives. That's what I'm saying. So yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it was. They were like, we fucking see you. We see you taking the water. I'm like, I don't even drink that much water. I should drink more water. So, anyway. You know what? Okay, here it is. Now that I think about it, I have my water right here. This is the water that I filled up. Here's a little cameo appearance from my water bottle. It's not that much. It's like a 20 milliliter? What? Milliliter? 20 liters. No, not 20 liters. I don't know fucking metric system. I'm sorry, because I'm American. I'm stupid. But whatever the size of this is how much it is. So per day, that's not a lot of water. 20 ounces. There we go. Yeah, that's what I meant. So it's not a lot of water. But yes, exactly. Stolen water cameo. That's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking the rest of the water that I took from work this morning. It's still cold because this is a nice water bottle. But so yeah, if you hear me slurping on some water, it is stolen water. Oh my gosh, thank you, Petra. Thanks for stopping on in. And thank you so much, Vamp, for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're having a good night. Hope your stream went well. Here I am just talking about my mess of a job and having to pay for water that I can't stand. But you can stay for that if you're new to the stream. Or you can stay for this pro status Lego building, which I am very much not a pro, but I'm gonna try. What happened? Oh, you might have to watch the Ema. You might have to watch it later on, because I basically told my job, I'm like, I am not paying for water privileges when I'm barely gonna be there. Like, I'm barely gonna be there. Maybe like fingers crossed. I'm only in this position for another week or two. So why would I pay $5 for a whole month when I'm not even getting paid extra for the work that I'm helping them do? So yeah, as you guys can tell, you guys know that I get irrationally upset for lots of things. in a jokey way. This is me being actually upset. But yeah, also I love what you said. The water tastes better when it's forbidden. But I'm glad your stream went well, Vamp. That's awesome. Hoping that the weekend will treat you well. After you started it off with a lovely stream to get things going. All right, now this goes here, I believe. Yes, I think so. Yeah, I'm a criminal for stealing water. Holy shit. It was completely uncalled for. All right, is there? Oh, there it is. Okay. And I'm assuming, does it go on this side? Yes. Okay. Wait, no. It's supposed to be. Oh, I'm missing pieces. Okay, I have to turn the page. That would help, right? I need these longer pieces. 2 of these bad boys. And then 1 of these guys. And then in reverse, same thing. Where is it? Here it is. This guy right here. And then I hate when the pieces hide. They're like intentionally hiding from me. They don't want to get attached to where they're meant to be. Where is this piece? Does it even exist? Is it in the other bucket thing? Oh, there it is. Literally at the very bottom. All right, hold on. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Sorry. Manifesting, they free you. I hope they free me soon. I'm ready. Making you pay for water is literally penalizing you for working at the head office. Yes, exactly. This is me being actually upset, and he's still the calmest, sweetest guy. Yes. I don't get furious. I don't yell at people. I don't get mad. I just get, frustrated. I think that's the best way to put it. Hello there, kitty. Basically, he's terribly working. Yes, thank you for telling the story there. And yes, capitalism at its finest. Because this is also an department thing, or inter-office thing. So in other words, this is not like from the company or anything like that. Like it's not like the higher ups. Like it's a rule about the water. This is more like, oh, the water is being paid for by the office itself. So by you, taking it, you are, everybody else is pitching in to get this water. So I understand that. I totally understand that. Provided I was a full-time, I'm staying there forever, but I'm not. I am being borrowed to help them with their job. Not even long term. So you would think that they would do something for me. Do me a solid, but they do not. So yeah. Absolutely despicable. Empty the bag. I'm not emptying the bag, Cougar. I can't do that. There would be a full mess here. And then that would drive me crazy. Tell them you'll send them the bill for your dial. Yes. Keep the kidneys happy. Steal the water. Exactly. Also, I did show this off earlier. I don't know if you saw it, Kitty, but this is literally the bottle of stolen water, which still has some water from work. So, as Kitten says it, the water tastes better when it's forbidden. So that's what I was saying, Ema. I was actually still taking some of the water, but somebody caught me. Somebody saw me and tattled on me. They snitched on me to the office manager, and I'm like, really? This is what we're doing. So yeah, so that's exactly what I was saying about the teacup. Sorry, teacup. I was gonna say teacup. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. Where I was sneaking in to get the water, and then somebody saw me and they freaking snitched on me. And I was like, wow. No wonder everybody hates working here. No wonder you guys need my help because nobody wants to work here. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened today, at least. Because every day seems to be a new adventure. Alright, now... There's 4 pieces that go on the inner, this little interior side here. Snitches get stitched, apparently. Well, not even, because she got rewarded for telling on me. So I guess not, right? Alright, so these ones are a little confusing. How many little dots does this have? Does anybody know what these things are called? Like in Lego vocabulary, these tiny little, like, where you attach them? Because I want to count them. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so these are the different ones. Okay, so they're this color, which makes sense because that is the color that we are working on. It's just kind of hard to tell because, like, in the manual, like, both of these could be they don't match the color of what's printed on the page. So it could be like either. But we need 4 of those guys. Got 3. Also, real quick, this has nothing to do with anything. Lego Hey there, Peaching or Momo. Yes, I was just curious what they were called. The round bits are officially called studs. Ah, okay, these are studs? Okay, well, you know, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. I was just curious. Please tell me this is the right... Okay, yes, it is. All right, so that goes there. That goes there. Okay. This one here. Okay. Now, the concept of being a tattletale as a grown adult about something. Exactly. I mean, you would think they're like, oh, that guy's cool. Like because as I was mentioning a little earlier, the executive assistant used to be my supervisor years ago. So you would assume that now that she is not in a supervisory role, that she would just be cool and just be like, oh, you know, he's a cool dude, all that stuff. So it should be fine. No, literally the first thing she did, within the first 10 minutes of work. So yeah, not a happy camper there. All right, so I need 4 of these flat pieces, which I think are these. All right, so now we're into some Zelda music now instead of I think we finished the Stardew. The Stardew / crypto playlist. All right, cool. Nice. Now, these ones... Okay, this should be a small piece, I think. Also, I keep doing this off where you guys can see, but now it's this piece here. 4 of them? No, 28 of them! Oh. Oh, okay. That's a lot of these guys. Okay. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Lego nipples. Okay, I like that too. That's great. That's actually really good. I dig it. You don't know how fucking petty and desperate for gossip some people are. Yes, that's really what it is. Like, I really do feel that some of these people who have, like, these higher positions, it's just because they have a level of power that they've never had before, so they don't want to give it up. Yes, Angel, same thing. It's like they just take it way too seriously. Well, she did just get I want to say that girl had a kid last year. I want to say. So I don't know. Maybe she just found a newfound appreciation for her job. So she's like, let me see who else's life I can ruin. Now that I'm back, because she was on maternity leave for a good while. Now we will get Crypto Karina. Yes, the next installment of Cryptocarina. There we go. The Legend of Zelda. Me and my coworker have an understanding at work. Yes. Understanding is like, we don't care that much. You just do what you got to do, and then you go home. But these people, it's like their entire existence is their position at their job. And I'm like, you guys need to chill. And again, there is a reason for why they are asking us to help them, and it's because they have a lot of turnover at the main office. I wonder why. Also, I just love that I'm just using this opportunity just to talk shit. Girl, don't you have a whole job? I didn't realize water monitor. Yes! Should put that. One time, this is amazing. I don't think I've ever told this story. But, one time, there was a mass email sent out. Also, real quick, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, we need 10 more. There was a mass email sent out by somebody who worked in the main office. And they basically were, they were quitting. And they were just putting everyone on blast. Just being like, this is the most this is the most like shitty job. I don't think they cussed or anything like that, but they were like, this is the most like hateful, spiteful job I've ever had the unfortunate opportunity to work for. I hope everybody, there's very few people here that I care about. Everybody else can, just suck it. I was like, this is amazing. So we've always, I don't think I knew her personally, but some people were like, oh, but she was so nice. And I'm like, I mean, she's still nice in my eyes. But me and my office, we always still talk about that email. That email was like 4 years ago. And we're like, man, now that's how you go out. You go out swinging. You go out swinging. Hey there, Star Walker. Yes, today we are doing a Lego build. Doing a little bit different than our usual video games. I started this last week, so I didn't get a chance to finish it, so I figured, hey, let's do that today. She hasn't gotten laid, and she's sleep deprived. Start a rumor she's into dog play at home and gets her kicks from being praised at work. Oh my gosh, I don't think I could do that. I really don't talk to anybody at work. Like, I don't. I only say good morning to like the people who are in my office, not in all the temporary people that I know. Just like I like to say, you treat your employees like shit, you lose the... Exactly. You go for it, kid, and get that lurk on. I love when people crash out, quit. Heck yeah. Like, everybody was like, oh man, that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Just burn out in a fiery manner. All right. Also, it's really hard to see, literally, because I have my giant ass microphone right in front of me. I have the webcam like above it and next to it. So the microphone is literally like right here. It's right off camera. So I have this huge thing right in front of me, and then I have to kind of like duck down to be able to see what I'm doing sometimes. All right, there we go. All right, and then we do it on the opposite side. Also, I was gonna say, I had a ton of fun playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth with you guys yesterday. I was a little bit like anxious at first because I was afraid I would have forgotten so much about the gameplay, as well as also I thought the game might be a little bit too confusing at first because it is a whole freaking story to tell when it comes to not just the game itself, but just like why the game even exists. But it was so smooth, everything. It was so much fun. So I wanted to say thank you guys. You guys were great. Hope Legos are fun. Me too. I hope they're fun too. I think they will be. Did it cool down for you? I remember you mentioning it was pretty warm. Today it actually was pretty cold. Today I think the high was 51 and it was windy. So it actually was cold. I kind of wished I had brought my scarf from my car when I was walking to the office because it was kind of cold. I have to walk further to this other office now, so I wear gloves, but should have brought my scarf. Dude, I had to work with this one coworker I tolerate on Sunday, and she kept trying to make small talk while I'm clearly trying to focus on my work. It was dry. No, yeah, when people cannot get the hint that you don't want to talk, Holy shit. It is the worst. I rarely talk to anyone either. I'm there to do my job, get paid, and go home. People are surprised to learn that I'm so nice. Lol, I'm quiet because I refuse to get caught. That's me too. Kitty, it seems like we're all kind of in the same boat here. That I'm a very nice person. I'm very professional. Anytime somebody needs help, I do all my work on time. If I make a mistake, I have no problem admitting that I made a mistake, and I'm asking, hey, what can I do to make sure I don't make this mistake, or I'll apologize, own up to it. But in terms of like getting buddy with people, nah, no thank you. When I got fired because of my PTSD, work told everyone they were helping Mel with her transition. I caught up from somebody from work and said, help. They told me they were done with. Yeah, and then they also try to paint themselves in a good light, right? They try to do that, and I'm not down for that. Hey there, Maze Magician. Hi. Your question, who did the artwork on your cam? It's so good. Are you talking about the one in the corner here? The one with the moving lips and all that? So that was done by a friend who is a professional artist. However, they wanted to remain anonymous when it came to the commission. So I can't give them proper credit for it. But yeah, they've done some really good work on my stuff. Actually, I'll move over here real quick, back to this scene, so you can see the full picture. This is the non-animated version with the lips moving and all that. This is me and my 3 cats, and we're doing it Christmas style. I have another version of this picture, which is just like there's no Christmas tree, the lights are a bit different and stuff like that, and the cats are also absent. But yeah, they wanted to stay anonymous, so I will keep their privacy for now. I could always ask later on. I actually was thinking of commissioning them soon-ish for something new, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so we need 12 of these bad boys. Okay. Yes. I would, if it were up to me, I would straight up be like, no, like this person did it. Like check out their work. Like it's amazing. But I do think, because of like their job, because again, they are professional artists and they are employed, that they don't want their commission work, which again, mostly was a private commission. They don't want it out there to like affect maybe like what their employer sees online. That's what I'm thinking it is. All right, this is 12. So we put it basically in the spots in between. Also, I am a huge fan of... has nothing to do with anything except for the song that's playing right now. Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. And what was the one that came after Phantom Hourglass? Which is what this song is from. Or no, isn't from Phantom Hourglass. It's the one where he's a train conductor. And this song is the song that plays when you ride the train. And I love this song. All right, cool. Hey there, little peanut princess. Did we just start building the Lego? So we started, yes, as mentioned, as Shiv mentioned, I started last Friday. Spirit Tracks, there we go, yes. Absolutely love that game. That game is great. Although I have not played either Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks since they came out, so maybe they aged poorly. I don't know. But I have fond memories of the DS age. But yes, we started this build last Friday. We didn't finish it. But we did get pretty close. So we need 13 of these guys. And so we are going to finish it now, which we are already this far in. This is the whole tree trunk with its base and also a little bit of like filler, like as like soil. And so now we're building the platform on which it's going to stand. And then after that, the final step is just putting the petals. All right, so there's 6. We need 13. It's such a interesting number. It's not 12, it's 13. 4, 5, 6, and Excuse me. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, here it is. I was about to say, where's the last one? Okay. It looks good? Hell yeah. All right, so these now get positioned. Oh, wait, I didn't get the other pieces. So we need 13 of those, and we need 26 of these ones. Which is kind of like almost the rest of what's in the bag. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I think that's it, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I think I miscounted. I think I do have all 26. Would you do another Lego down the line? I think so. When I have more space. I have completely run out of space. I'm gonna need to put up another shelf soon to be able to display things. That also has to do with like figures and books as well, because all of my furniture pieces and all my current shelves are filled up. And I am planning on moving later this year, but that's not till later. It's not till like past summer. I'm hoping to get a bigger space, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't see myself buying too many things that take up a lot of space. And this takes up, it's not big, but takes up enough space. All right, so 2 of these together are on a single one of these. So it makes like a step, kind of like this. And then I'm assuming this goes here on these ones. All right, cool, yes. So we take one of those. Also, let me move this up so you guys can see. You know what would be helpful? Also, hold on, music stopped. Yes, I'm still here. I should have a mark. I should have like an X. And that lets me know that's like I'm like the center of the camera. Alright. Nippleless pieces, yes! They have the other kind on the other side. So y'all, I was at a rare family night at my brother and sister-in-law's place. The spawn came with, and my parents were there. Lady, I call my mom Lady, made chili, and sister-in-law made a vegan chili for me, and it was bomb. Then we watched Princess. Oh, nice! That sounds like fun. I am a huge Princess Bride enthusiast. Love that movie. Inconceivable. You keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means. Inigo Montoya is one of the best characters ever made. You wouldn't happen to have, by chance, 6 fingers on your right hand? Or left hand, I think he says? I love that movie. Bro and sister-in-law are always so busy. It was a great time. Somehow we got into the subject of discussing dog bollocks as a family. What are dog bollocks? To be honest, I know they're for kids, but I used to watch a ton of toy review videos because they were just so positive and happy. Hell yeah. Do what you gotta do to keep the good vibes rolling, KB. Also, hello. How's your week treating you? Hopefully it's a good one. Also, I'm confused. Okay, let me read the rest of these because this is kind of confusing. It was the Spawn's first time watching it, really? Well, I guess that makes sense. I saw it kind of late, I saw it in high school, so that is kind of late. Doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. You still keep making these and you put them on those other ones? Are they still gonna fit? Oh, I guess so. They're just a different shape, but they still fit. All right, cool. Also, since we do have some Breath of the Wild music playing, I have a confession to make. When Breath of the Wild first came out, I was not a fan. I was like, what? What are you telling me? I can just go off and do whatever I want. I want a linear experience. I want to be told where to go. I want to know what I have to do. Not just vague, like, go in this direction. It wasn't until Tears of the Kingdom that I came to appreciate the open world Zelda games. And now, I'm a big fan of both. Dog bollocks sounds funnier than canine testicles. Oh, okay, got it. 6 fingers on the right hand. Ah, okay. Also, I love it when him and Wesley are fighting, when he's the Dread Pirate Roberts. And he says something. I can't remember what he says. And he says, "Who are you?" And he goes, "No one of consequence." And he goes, "I must know." And then he's like, "Get used to disappointment." I love that. I love it so much. I feel like the quotes in The Princess Bride, to me at least, are on the same level as the original Willy Wonka, where they're a little quippy, they're a bit smart-assy, you know what I mean? And I love it. Alright, so this one's different than this one. This is like a big piece. There's like smaller ones. Oh, okay, there's these ones. These are the same size, and then these ones are rounded. Okay, I'm gonna put those over to the side since I don't need them just yet. But these go upside down into the corner like this. Okay. The Wild family commentary throughout the movie was great. I saw it when I was 12. Yeah, 12. My friend was surprised I hadn't watched it. It's like a classic. Took me forever to progress through Breath of the Wild because I just like walking around and oh, well, that was kind of like the opposite for me. I just was kind of like, I just want to get to the game part. And it's just because I really wasn't too big on open world games at the time. It eventually grew on me. Again, it was mostly Tears of the Kingdom. And you want to know what really made it like a hit? Was I kept a journal. I kept a journal where I was like, okay, what is my goal? I want to collect this. Oh, here's this outfit. I want to collect this piece. Oh, I have the tunic of this costume, but I still need like the headpiece for it. Things like that. And that really helped me to just like have like mini goals that I was creating for myself. I also did that with Elden Ring when it first came out too. And that really helped. I think I found the building mechanic annoying. The building mechanic, okay, when it came to the building in Tears of the Kingdom, I didn't usually freehand stuff. I made that like want to be like one hover wheel looking scooter thing that everybody said was OP, and it really was. I made the stupidest shit ever just for functionality, not for looks or anything. You didn't like the open world gameplay until Tears of the Kingdom. I guess I can see that, but I don't know. Those games are just... They are iconic. Again, as I said, it took me a little bit, but they came around. Mawage and Twulub. Yes. Also, Andre the Giant is the most charming dude in the world in that movie. When he's like... What's his name? Fetzik? In that one? And he helps at the end, and he's like, "Fetzik, you did something good." He goes, "Don't worry, I won't let it go to my head." That's such a cute line. Alright, cool. And then these ones, they're like inclined. Hold on. Yeah. Or these bad boys, which are actually the last of this bag. Okay. You still have not played Breath of the Wild. Well, do you have a Switch? Like an original Switch, Kitty? Miracle Max, yes, with Billy Crystal. It's pretty good. My thumbs hurt so bad because I was just making Link explore around everywhere. No, yeah. And I think what I also really loved about Tears of the Kingdom was that with Breath of the Wild, you had the open, just Hyrule field. You could just go off and do anything. But then with Tears of the Kingdom, the audacity for them to be like, okay, yes, we're bringing back Hyrule. But now there are 2 other layers. There's the underground, which is just as big as Hyrule. A little bit smaller because it's not the entire land. It is the full landmass in like width and height. But because it is like a cave system, it's not fully open air, right? So you are going to have some spaces that aren't filled in. And then you also have the sky. And so you get to go all the way up and there's temples in the sky. Oh, it's so freaking good. Love it. I think that is the one game I have the most hours in on the Switch. I think I have like 150 hours or something. Andre the Giant was a big sweetheart during film. Yeah, I always heard good things about him. I just think it's funny watching all the Korok torture device. Yeah. Fezzik. Oh, okay, yes, not Fezzik. Kind of don't get the love for Princess Bride. I watched it once in high school, but friends of mine even include in their wedding vows. I think it's just a really wholesome movie. It's just really cute. Also, the guy from Columbo, I can't remember his name. He plays the grandpa. Then you also have Fred Savage as the kid. It's like the most 80s movie like ever. So, I don't know. It's just wholesome. That's like the best way I can put it. All right, so these go like this. Okay, yeah. I do have a Switch, not many games. Oh, well, I'm sure you could maybe you could probably get a used copy of Breath of the Wild pretty easily. I'm sure you could. Because I know Nintendo does not lower the prices on their games, so I'm pretty sure it's still pricey. You want to play Pikmin so bad, but yeah, same. Yeah, just what I was saying. They don't lower the prices on their games. Okay, what? Okay, so we need 2 of these. And on this thing, you're going to put one there. Then this weird one sideways. And then this attaches itself. Like this? So it has legs? Ow. What? This is... Okay. This doesn't make sense. Alright, hold on. I watched the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy on my flight from Hong Kong. The person sitting next to me was watching my screen, and I was thinking, my dude, why not just watch? Gentle does this to people. He called himself. Yes. I actually saw a TikTok about it the other day that a football player was doing that. He said that he watched a movie the other day while he was on a flight, and he watched the entire movie without any subtitles, without anything. And I think what it is, there's like a little bit of choice paralysis when you're on a flight because you have all these movies that you can watch. But somebody in front of you at an angle, usually, where you can see their screen pretty easily and you don't have to crane your neck, they've already selected a movie. And there's also something interesting about somebody choosing a movie and then you see them as a person. Like if you can see like their face, you can be like, oh, I wonder why you picked that movie. Okay, well, if you're going to stick with it, I'll stick with it too. And so I don't know. That's me. I love it. I have watched so many movies like that. Oh my God. And I like how you guys called me out on it too. All right. I don't get this, what you're supposed to do here. This is actually pretty hard to explain. Okay, it looks like this. I have built this piece. Now it says I turn it around and face it this way. Yeah? And, okay, there we go. Oh, no. Maybe that's why. Doesn't make sense though. Because like, if I put it there, there's nothing for it to connect to. Because it has these things. Unless it, I mean, I can do it off center. Huh. Oh, that's why it says these two here are like that, but these two are at a different angle, and you build them differently. Okay, so let's see if I can attach this one to a different side. Doesn't, yep, it makes sense. This one attached. Okay, well, whatever. It's just hard to tell, but it actually hangs off a little bit. It's not flush. So, like, like, you see there? There we go. That's what confused me. Ah, they were sitting next to you. Okay, yeah, that's diabolical behavior right there. I do not co-sign on that. Don't know what's up with that person. I could not do that. Literally be like sitting next to somebody like, oh yeah, why'd you pick this movie? Oh, it's cool. Awesome. I'm gonna watch it with you, okay? Like, what? Yeah, that's a weird one. You got me there. Wait. Like this? And like this? Come on. There we go. Two more. Okay. It should go like this. Almost there. One more. I don't know which direction, so we're just gonna guess. I'm at that point where I'm just like, I just want to finish this. All right, cool. We did it. This looks like a big chocolate bar. The kind of humor is like stupid funny too. Not everyone is. Yeah, that's true. It could be a little bit too earnest or a little bit too, yeah, earnest. I think that's probably the best way. I like movies that go earnest, you know? The kind of humor is watching from behind. No worries. Kitty can do her thing. We know Kitty does her innuendos. It's never too bad. She controls herself. I'm sure she could go a lot worse. All right. Let's see. We're on 5 now. Because now we can place this on there. There we go. All right, cool. Alrighty. So, let me read what it says. There's actually written instructions here. These branch connectors were originally used as a mini doll bicycle handlebars. Which ones? Oh, these ones, I see. All right, so we're in our final step here. There we go. Let's get the smaller pieces out. Leave those ones there. I think I'll keep these ones in their bag, but these smaller ones I will dump out. Yes, I made a porch deck or a chocolate bar of some sorts. It's kind of the color it looks like. And here's a little quick thing real quick. Oh gosh, ugh, I moved in a certain way and my chest hurt because I'm still sore from going to the gym yesterday. Because I feel it's good just to talk about it, right? That even though the stream is like an 18 plus stream, right? And obviously we can talk and be whatever, be open and honest and all that good stuff, be adults with adult humor. But the way how I wrote it in my rules, like on my little like about section, I have it so basically it's like I want the stream to be kind of about like what we're talking about, right? So when I say how like, oh, I don't want to talk too much about like not safe for work stuff, it's mostly like I don't want to talk about like the VA stuff on here, right? I do, because I feel that alienates some people. It's like, oh, if you're here to watch me build the Lego stuff, then, oh, you want to watch the Lego stuff. But you want to watch me do it, right? That's the fun part, right? If you want to listen to the audio stuff, well, you can go listen to the audio stuff, right? So this is like a nice little escape for me to take a break from that, right? But it doesn't mean I'm not open to people just being themselves and being able to, you know, say the jokes they want to say, right? So, but at the same time, I also understand when some folks want to be like, hey, you know, just want to make sure everyone's following the rules. So I don't want anyone to think that I'm upset at them or anything like that either for, you know, wanting to promote that, right? To make sure that everyone's following the rules. But I guess I don't want it to be too strict. You know what I mean? So, just wanted to throw that out there. But everyone's been great. You guys have always been pretty awesome. Also, when I say pretty awesome, it makes it sound like you guys are not awesome all the time. No, you guys are great. I understand wanting to have other spaces despite what your overall category... Exactly. It's like, you know, I already have, like, what I'm known for, right? With the VA stuff. But being able to have this space allows me to kind of escape from the not safe for work stuff. But because I am who I am, right? That's mostly the reason why I do an 18 plus stream. Because I feel like my streams, for the most part, could be for anybody. But I do play mature games, so obviously I don't want people who shouldn't be here watching. And I also want adults to be able to be adults and not have to think about underage people, right? Being around. Because I also am, you know, as stated many, many times, I am not a big fan of the youth. Fuck them kids, right? Hold on. Let me see if I can find the picture. Do I still have the picture? Hold on. Do I still have the picture? I don't know if I do. I don't know if I have the picture here. Hold on. Do I still have it? I'm trying to find it. I don't think I do. Hold on. There it is. I found it. I found it. Here it is. This is me right now. So, yeah. I love it. I love it. Fuck them kids. Hey there, Sunset Bloom. How are you? Thanks for stopping on in. I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to put these branches all together because we have quite a few. I've got these guys here. Oh, wait. I think I put them upside down, actually. Yeah, I did. Whoops. Oh my gosh, once you put them in, they're very hard to get out. Okay, there we go. What's up, Mochi? Yes? Hi, Mochi. What? What? Hi, Mochi. Yes? Mochi never, ever comes down from her perch. She's a little princess. Yes. Hi, Mochi. She wants pets. She is cute. She is a little princess. And here she is wanting attention. Which, again, very rare. Okay, that's it for all the branches, which is interesting. Did you guys hear Mochi? I don't know if you guys could hear her. Yes, Mochi. Hi. She's rubbing herself on the instructions. You can't see her because she's like all the way over here. But she is, and I can't grab her. If I grab her, she's gonna freak out. Mochi is not someone who likes to be held. She is the least, like, handsy of all of them. Yes. Hello. All right, hold on. Let me catch up real quick. Hey there, Elsie. Hi. My mind is almost constantly in the gutter, and it's kind of part of my true personality. I make dirty jokes and innuendos when I'm comfortable. Hey, there you go. Fuck them kids. Hard agree, so much so that I had just had my uterus removed. How's the recovery going? We really need a weekly or monthly work rant from Gigi. It's therapeutic for him, and we're loving it. Hopefully that won't last forever, and I can just go back to my normal workspace where I don't have to be angry all the time. Gigi, when you were in Japan, did you go to the donkey store? Don Quixote? Yes. Okay, every time I've gone to Don Quixote multiple times. This last time was probably the one that I didn't go to that much. Kind of just went in and out. That is a very overstimulating store. All right. So... Oh, these are the white pieces. Okay. Also, Mochi just tackled the shit out of Nori. She's a big girl. And she tackled him hard. All right. Like this. All right, there we go. All right. And how many of these do we make? Is it just like, oh, do them as many times as you want, or? Oh, you can stack. Okay, I see. You can put 2 at a time. It's the same thing that happens with me and Blanca. Mikhail's distant. Yes, they look so much alike. Recovery's going well. Still have to take it easy, but the pain is nearly complete. That's good. That's awesome. Hopefully, it continues to be a good one for you. No complications or anything like that, because that would suck. We don't want that for you. All right, there we go. So basically, you can stack them together like this. If I worked in Donkey, I don't know how I would. No, yes, for real. Don 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 donkey donkey Quixote. It's just fucking nonstop, nonstop. This never ends, that song. Also, I put this one upside down. I do believe, like, Bruno Mars did a... Oh, it's upside down, like this? Ah, okay, I see. Yes, okay. Bruno Mars did an advertisement for Don Quixote. Alright, now I gotta open up this one. And these ones are like little frog snail things. It's really hard to see. I don't have the autofocus on. They look like little frog thingies. And you're supposed to just kind of put them everywhere. And then on the spaces that you don't, I'm going to just dump these because it'd be annoying to freaking get in there all the time. Okay. Is that going to fit on there? No, you can't put like 2 at a time. It says you can put 2 at a time, but it doesn't look like you can. Unless you move it a little bit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can. It's a tight fit, though. These are interesting. I think these are meant for something else. Oh, it literally says here, the colorful blossoms on this tree are actually frog elements from earlier Lego sets. Yes, because again, this was made by like a person who custom made it with other things. And this is what they came up with, and then they released this as its own thing. Also, this is upside down. Oops. Oh, well. We're going to play another album. Got Animal Crossing here. Soon you'll see Nori RKOing Mochi. Mochi and Nori, the two fluffy mofos. Yes, they are. Yes, that is them. That is them. Oh no! My music just like crashed. Hold on. Let's restart this. Doesn't want to work. GG, from my understanding, the $1 tier is only a temp thing. So the $1 tier, I guess it's kind of hard to explain. I will try my best to explain while I try to fix the music. So basically, all right, I think I got the music going again. There we go. There is a, hold on. All right. There is basically a audio that I will, by month, rotate in and out. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that way it doesn't build over time. Because if you are part of any, oh fuck. This is upside down anyway, so maybe this is why this isn't working. When you're on the Patreon, when you sign up for any tier, as long as you're a member, you have access to everything that's ever been released. But at the $1 tier, I don't want there to be just accumulation of content. So that way, because I do want, obviously, you know, it's kind of a little bit of marketing, right? To have a little bit of a teaser, right? It's like, oh, this is what you could have, right? But if you basically were to sign up, let's say 6 months from now, right? If you signed up 6 months from now to the $1 tier, and I left things just as they were, and I just assigned like, oh, this audio was part of the $1 tier. This one's part of the $1 tier. Then over 6 months, if you signed up to the $1 tier, you would now have access to 6 audios because they've been tagged as being part of that tier. So by me rotating it at the end of this month, I will remove that from it being under that tier. And so next month, you would not have access to that same audio. Because again, I do want people to be like, oh, well, if you do want to be able to listen to everything, well, then you can sign up for the other stuff. So the $1 is just meant to be like, oh, there is one audio that's available to everyone on that tier per month. But next month, it'll be a different audio. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. All right, now this is confusing. This says to place this somewhere, but where? Holy shit, right when you think it's like, okay, you're almost finished, it's like, no, this just keeps on going. Okay, so there are 2 spots. Or 1 spot, actually, here. Is it like this? Oh, okay, I see. This is actually pretty tough to put on. Holy shit, get in there. There we go. Okay, so there's 1. Okay, we've got 1. Yes, it's like a TV ad, but wait, there's more. So basically the tier itself isn't temporary, but the audios you can access with it change out every month. Exactly. So you will always have access, if you join the $1 tier, you will always have access to 1 audio. It just won't stack over time. Exactly, no backlog. Essentially, there's no backlog for the $1 tier. You get an audio for the month and then a new one next month. You can't go back. Exactly. Whereas if you're part of any of the other tiers, you get access. Like if you're part of the $3 tier, you have access to everything that was ever on the $3 tier, which is a ton of stuff. It's 2 audios per month. If you're part of the $6 tier, I think it's 4 audios per month. I think 4 or 5, can't remember. And then that stacks per month, right? So you could join, you know, now, and you get everything that was there for the last like 2 years. So that's why it's like, oh, well, I want to give something out for cheapish, but also I don't want to just have my content out there and make it seem like it's as if it's not, as if it doesn't have value.
Water would be nice.
Water check. Let me get some of that water. I want some some coffee if you don't mind. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this water. Oh, sorry, this coffee. Ah, thank you for that, Star Walker. Also, appreciate it, Ema. Dihydrate? I don't want to dihydrate. I would prefer not to do that, so yes, I will hydrate instead. Okay, what's confusing me here is I'm not sure if I have... Oh, okay. There's additional pieces here. Okay. So there's 3 of these guys. You basically just keep going as far as much as you want. So what we can do is we can make another set of these. We can do them faster too, since now we know what we're doing. Or at least we think we know what we're doing. I can claim, say I know what I'm doing. This one doesn't go, oh, there we go, okay. I was like, that one did not want to go down. Okay. We have that. This one also. Yeah, this one doesn't want to... Oh, there we go. Had it snap. Okay. I feel like that's good. We have 2 more. And then there are other branches that don't attach to these things. They attach to another thing. Also, I'm off camera. Sorry. Can we see the coffee? Not really. Again, I have this spot here, and I don't think it'll fit here. Because it's not in a cup or it's not in a mug. It's like in a really tall, like a tumbler almost. And I don't want to spill it. Get some of the forbidden water. I love that. I like how we're just going to keep that being a thing. The forbidden water. Look at him trying to be different with the coffee. Hey, what can I say? I like my coffee. Okay. Okay. It's in a goblet. I know we're all very anti-Harry Potter nowadays, which, I mean, I'm part of that. I fuck J.K. Rowling. And in hindsight, the Harry Potter movies, or books or whatever, they were okay. You know, it's like, I'm not going to say they were like the greatest piece of literature ever, but for the time, they had a time and place, you know? Also, this is upside down. That being said, the Goblet of Fire, I think, is my favorite. I like the vibe of that movie the most. What are your guys' personal faves? Reading, though, I want to say maybe Order of the Phoenix was probably like... And also movie, in terms of quality, like as in being the best of all of them, I want to say Order of the Phoenix was probably the best one. Reading and movie, objectively. Goblet of Fire was my favorite movie. Order of the Phoenix was my favorite book. Oh, almost there. Pretty close with that, yeah. Why do you dislike Harry Potter that much? Anyways, we're entitled to our preferences. Oh, the only reason mostly is just because of J.K. Rowling's politics. She sucks. Everybody like on the Harry Potter cast like hates her for the most part. She's talked so much shit about the whole cast and everything. She is basically a horrible human being. And also a lot of her writing is very racist. I mean, Cho Chang being the freaking, what do you call it? The only Asian character, right? Like, come on, we can do better, right? But then you see her politics and you're like, oh yeah, well, she's a piece of shit. So it makes sense that it reflects in her writing. And yeah, like I said, all of the cast basically like fucking hates her too. So, but the books themselves are, you know, they are what they are. They're a good, like I said, moment in time. But yeah, I had fun reading them. Like when I was growing up, they were like super big. remember when they were each coming out, and I would buy them, and it was a fun time. Me and my friends would basically race each other to see who could finish it first. Also, because at that time, I was very, like, in the religious sphere, so it was like one of those books you're not supposed to be reading, but I did it anyway. And what's funny is that for a lot of the things that I was into, again, because of like the conservative background and being heavy in like in a religious space, I would feel guilty for watching or seeing things a lot that I wasn't quote unquote supposed to. But Harry Potter, I never felt guilty over. I did not care. I don't know why. To be honest, I never thought Cho Chang was racist because I literally went to school with a Chun Chen. Oh, there you go. Yeah, but I mean, there could have been more characters, right? She could have, like, you know, I mean, for all I know, J.K. Rowling could have been friends with a Cho Chang, right? But still, it's like, you're a writer with all this influence. You kind of have to be aware of your voice too, you know? Also, the house elves concept always seemed kind of weird to me. Yeah. And yes, also, there could have been more Asian characters. I only got to see and read up to Goblet of Fire. Oh, okay. That was like the really hefty one. I wasn't allowed to read them either. I think I only read the first two. And the first two are like the most like, this is a kid's story, you know? My sister was a Harry Potter fanatic. She has all the books and watched all the movies. She was so into it. I mean, I was into it too, you know? Like, the craze was big. That was like the thing that everybody was into. Whether it was the movies or the book releases, it was a big deal. And like I said, they were fun. I think I saw movies 4 through the final 4, I think, because I think the final movie or final book has 2 parts to it. I saw those in theater. I didn't see the first ones in theater. But man, did I hate the movie. I feel like the final movie sucks so bad versus the book. I felt the book was okay. I do feel like the books end in a good way. Also, it was great when I had pointed out some of the stuff from earlier books to some of my friends, and later on when they introduced the concept of Horcruxes, I was like, dude, I was talking about that shit earlier. So I felt pretty vindicated that I was like, you know what? Even as a teen, I was pretty perceptive with my reading. Prisoner of Azkaban is my ultimate favorite. That's a good one. That was the first book that I did read, and I went back and read the originals. But Prisoner of Azkaban is really good. My sister tried getting me into it, and I just couldn't. A religious mom burned my clothes. No, yeah. Lord of the Rings all the way, both books and movies. No, yeah, it sucks, the whole religious aspect, because, I mean, that was how I grew up. Super sucked. All right. I think this is the last branch. Actually, we still have a few more. Oh, no. This is the final branch, and then there's these other pieces that I think you can put, like, these little frog guys on. It's funny because I was like, oh, once I finish building, like, the stand, it should be fine. It should be, like, smooth sailing. But I feel this part is, like, the most annoying part. It's because there's a lot of small pieces. This piece. All right, there we go. Last branch. All right. So all these are built. We can now move these over to the side. And now we can start. Oh my God, I'm all tongue-tied. Start. That's what I said. Attaching some of these guys on there. We're just going to kind of go all over the place. Kind of do what we want with them. I just love that they're frogs. Are they supposed to fit in anyone? Yeah, I guess so. They are hard to put them next to each other. There we go. So we'll do that. Also, these hurt my hand. It like hurts my hand to do this. Not a very comfortable build, Nicolas. Do professional, or maybe not, are there professionals? I was gonna say, are there professional Lego builders? Do they wear gloves while doing this? Because I feel like this hurts. Okay, I need more of these guys. All right, cool. Did I hear you say stand? Did I say stand? This thingy? The chocolate bar? I think I finished these pieces, yes. What's up, Naughty? Hey, Naughty. Naughty. What's up, buddy? Hi. He is by my feet, being a little guy. Don't come up here. Good thing is he usually does not jump on me. That's usually a Mikhail activity, where he jumps on my lap while I'm streaming, but he is in the other room. On purpose. I lock him out when I stream. When I remember. Sometimes I'll forget. Or he'll sneak in here, like I'll be like, oh shit, he was under the bed. I totally forgot. I didn't check there. Gigi is quite patient with the pedals, and I still have to do the pedals. These aren't even like technically the pedals. They're meant to be like wannabe pedals, but the actual pedals are these ones. And yes, all the cats decided to show up today. Except for Mikhail. Because again, he's locked out. He's in timeout. Oh, there's so many of these. This is like my least favorite part. I honestly thought that we were going to finish this like early, which is why I put the little text at the top being like, oh yeah, if we finish early, then that's going to be the stream. But I'm like, am I even going to finish on my normal time? I wanted a little bit of a relaxing time today. I have to wake up early tomorrow. I have to go get an oil change. Yuck. Like way early in the morning. Not fun. Okay, so that's that. We still have 4 more to go. Let's put one here, like dead center on top of that. That's cool. I haven't done that in any of these. I'm gonna put one in the middle too. Looks cute. Ugh, you're surprised they don't jump on the table? They actually don't. Mikhail will at times jump on here, but only when I'm not like doing anything on it. Like if he sees it's just empty, but they don't jump like up here on my desk. They're pretty good. They're pretty well behaved for the most part. Now my couch, however, we don't talk about that because that thing is ripped to shreds. And I hate it because I like my things to look all nice. And Naughty just went for it. Just ripped it up. All the corners are all fucked up. I have blankets that I use to like cover it up. But then when the blanket slips and one of the corners is exposed, Naughty goes back to it. And I have a water bottle and everything to spray him. But he's a little piece of shit sometimes where you'll spray him with the water. He'll look for you to make sure you're not anywhere near. And then he'll just scratch it anyway. He's like, I'm not gonna get sprayed with water because you're not here. So yeah. Hopefully when I move to this new place later this year, I'm going to replace a lot of my older furniture with newer stuff, and I'm going to hope that I can train some of these guys. Because I feel like Mikhail has always been very, like he doesn't destroy things, but sometimes if he sees something is already destroyed, he's like, oh, well, okay, this is what we're using as a scratching post? Okay. And it's like, no, we're not. Mikhail, don't listen to Naughty. So that happens on occasion. Okay. Ooh, a lot of work there. So now for the petals. So we can just put them all over the place. These are very cute. I like these. You're gonna get your lazy. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get my lazy boy. I've been wanting a lazy boy for years upon years, and I think I am going to finally invest in getting one. I drove by a lazy boy like a little outlet store, and I'm like, oh, I want to go to that store one of these days and test drive one of those recliners. And we'll see how it all goes. They can be very, very pricey. I'm not going to go for the super pricey one. I'm going to try to find a middle of the road one. I'm not that fancy yet. Also, no leather. I don't like leather furniture. I feel if that rips, then it's like, oh, well, yeah, that's game over. Interesting thing is, there's a billion of these frogs, but there's not that many of the cherry blossoms. I feel like I'm already halfway through them. Try the no scratch spray. What does it do? Does it just make it stinky? Because then it'll make their paws stink and then they won't like it? Well, Kyle truly is a nice cat. He just has bad influences. He literally like stands with such like poise. He always has great posture. You never catch him slipping. Whereas Nori and Mochi, they're like, they don't care. They can be very embarrassing at times. Whereas Mikhail, he is a gentleman at all times. And what I love about it too, I've said this before, that Mikhail doesn't even understand the concept of fanciness or properness or being clean or like just propriety, and yet he just does it naturally. I didn't teach him anything. He just is like that. He's just a fancy little dude on his own, and I love him for it. Can you guys stop? They're like fighting underneath me. Mochi and Nori. All right. Have like 3 petals left, and I still have 2 other branches. I'm gonna have to remove some from some of these. I think on some of the earlier ones I put too many, because they are meant to be kind of like scattered. All right, that's all of them, and I'm missing. This one doesn't even have any. I think this one has an extra one. Technically don't need to put all of them. Also, let's change the music. There's an Expedition 33 piano collection. But you know, I don't like piano collections when doing streams. I feel like the piano can be a little bit grating on the ears. They do clean instinctively, but tell that to Nori. He doesn't clean efficiently, let's say. He's a little stinky boy. All right, I need 1 more. Maybe 2 more, actually. Oh, this one has, I think, too many. All right. Okay, so now we need to attach these, and there's these additional pieces to put onto the branches so that way you can then place them on there. So let's see. I don't know how she likes it. I ate a piece of durian once and it tastes like raw onions and garlic. My cat Lemington used to roll in my gym clothes when I would take them off. I mean, yeah, they do that too. Mikhail does that with any of the clothes that I wear. Once I take off like my work clothes, he just rolls in it. He loves it. Can you get them a big scratching post or cat tree? They already have one, and they use it. I also have scratching mats that I have like attached to the wall, And Mikhail's like the only one who uses it. Mikhail's the only one who uses everything that is like meant to be used for cat activities. You can recline on your lazy boy and have a cat cuddle. Oh, that's going to be the best. That's going to be the best. It doesn't smell bad, but some cats don't like it. Watch Nori like actually enjoy it. And yes, Nina, they are teenagers. They're like, to me, I feel like they're like preteens. Biscuit is a proper old lady. There we go. I know that pain. If she doesn't care about it, Lucy can be a stinky girl. And I'm like, girl, please clean your ass better. The pain of long hair. And that's the thing. Mikhail has that floofy long hair. And yet, he is the cleanest. He is the cleanest. All right. Next step here is the final parts. So it says we have to build something. So we attach this. Wait, no. It is kind of confusing. What piece is this? Oh, this one. Nope, these are circles. I think it's like opposite ones. Huh? Hold on. Okay, they have holes. Okay. It's like this. You attach that there. And you attach another one there. And then there's like these dowels. I remember this time what they're called. This goes through here. I think. Yeah. Goes all the way. And I think we're making 3 of them. I think. There are multiples of these. Oh, no. Okay, we make 1. We make 1. And then the next part is... Is it a branch? Okay, then 2 of these guys. Okay. And these attach to the sides like so. Okay. Then there is like a shelf. This one. This attaches on the side, on the back end. And then there is just like these little like caps. You just put here, it's a different color. All right. Then there's the branch one. That attaches onto that part. All right. Then we have another circular one that attaches to the back. And then there's like this little shield that, sorry, there's a glare. That attaches up here. All right. And then there's an arm piece, which is over here. I just had it. Or do I have it? What? Do I have that? I don't. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. Yes, okay. You attach that to this. I was about to say. I was like, holy shit. I just basically built it before they told me to. There we go. So, here's a little piece here. Dowels, not pegs. Most cats rage bait their owners because they scratch their owner's stuff instead of the cat stuff's provided for them, and cat owners will think it's cute. I don't think it's cute. I think they're a menace. At times. Not always. Okay. There are additional pieces here. It says that there's these... Hold on. What? I'm confused. So this attaches itself to now this part. Hold on, let me move this. Yeah. This, like, dowel part. All right, cool, great, awesome. And you build another one. Ah, okay. I didn't notice I was building 2. Okay. So we start with this. I was about to say, I was like, we're missing pieces. Or we have a bunch of extra pieces, but it was not that. All right, so this one, this one. Then we have the dowel thing. It goes in there. This attaches on each side. Sorry, I keep doing it off the camera. Then we have the shelf again, and that attaches to the back side with this cap up front. Then we have this attached to the front part there. And then another one of these circle pieces on the back. Yes. And then we attach another one of these bad boys, the ones with this one. You can do it. All right, there's that. And this one attaches to the other side. Let me take this down. Okay. Cats are weird indeed. Okay. Hold on, sorry. This goes here. There we go. All right, so there's that. So now we have 3 pieces to that. It's kind of hard to do it because we have those loose pieces in there. There's that. Okay. So, next up, we still have more branches. There are additional pieces to attach them to other spots. Oh, okay, I see them. Okay. Mama Katsu, hello, hello. How are you? Thanks for stopping on in. I'm almost finished with this. But now, the ones that we've already built, we can attach to these branches here. And there's some on each side, so. Put them there, and then we put them up a little bit. There's another one on this side. Oh, this one is... Wait. Is there... Oh my god, there is a... there is yet another one we're supposed to do. I didn't realize there's still this piece here. Okay, another one. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's do it quick. All right, so I thought I was finished. All right, I thought this dowel was just like an extra piece. All right. Now we put this on this side and this side here. Then we put the little shelf piece, which is over here, which goes on the back side. Then attaches to this here. Crap. Please don't tell me I'm missing a piece. I can't be missing a piece. Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Ooh, close. Wait. Oh, okay. This is on the front. This goes on the front. Does it go on the front? Yes. And then... like that? Oh, hold on. I think this one actually goes at a different angle than the other one. Wait. Like this? Oh, it's not one of... Oh, okay. I know what happened. I used a piece earlier that I wasn't supposed to use, but it's okay because now I'm using it. I think. Or... no. All right, hold on. What kind of cat is my cat? I have... it's kind of hard to explain what kind of cat... like, I don't know what breed they are, but, like, I have 3 cats. If you want to see... Mama Katsu, I have some art of my 3 cats. They are here. This gives you an idea. The tuxedo cat and the cat on the bottom right, they're kind of like the standard short hair that you usually see in like in the US especially. And then the cat that is around like my shoulders, it's kind of like my fluffy cat. He's my old man cat, Mikhail. He's my little dude. He is my little dude. All right. What ended up happening was I put one piece on before another. Also, remember it gave me a tool where I can separate them? I don't know where that separator is. Because this sucks. I can't undo this. Let me look in the box. I know it's in here. Thank you so much. I also think they're pretty cute. Okay, where's this tool? Do I have it in here still? I don't know where I put this thing. I don't know where I put that little tool to separate the pieces. Oops. Well, I don't know if that piece is actually necessary. I feel like... Oh, wait, no, it does need to... Okay. Well. How could we screw this up at the very, very end? This is literally the last part. Yes, I lost the separator tool. And a long-haired tabby cat? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. The teal. Yeah, it's the teal-colored piece. Also, Nori found some plastic and now he's chewing on it because he's... Oh, I got it. I got it. All right. So this goes here.
Upset. Louder! I'm upset. Say it louder! I'm upset.
Oh, wait. No. Did I do it wrong again? I think I did. Yes. Okay. It's okay, though, because this is the bigger piece. I can just do this. There we go. This piece... I wasn't supposed to put this piece on yet.
Water would be nice.
Angel coming in with the water reminder. Let me get some water. Let's actually get some water this time. Ah, tasty. All right, so 2 of these pieces are supposed to do this, but I did it in reverse order. So now that goes there. Now that brown piece goes there. All right, cool. And then this goes on the front here. And then we have this little shelf piece there. And then we attach the final branch here. It's not the final branch, but it's like the final branch that has a, it has like this little moving piece there. Okay. And now we attach that here. Turn it a little bit. Oh, shit. There we go. And then now we can add 2 more branches. Let me move this bit over here to this side. Also, did I do this right? Yeah, I did. Just like these things are in the way. There we go. I need to move some of these frogs. They're like in the way. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. Oh no! Oh no! I accidentally detached. I detached something. Hold on. Hold on. It got really heavy. Oh fuck. No! It's all falling apart. No! We got to the end. We got to the end. How can we screw this up at the very end? There we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Ooh. I put too much weight on one side. I feel like this is not a good idea to do it like this. Like how the instructions said to do it. I feel like some of these things should have been done in reverse order. All right, I still have 2 more. 2 branches to go. And they're on this side. And then we will have completed this in all its majesty. And hopefully Nicholas, the creator of this, will be proud of me. Yes, blame the New Zealand bearded guy. Yes, we're going to. All right. I'd say that is a success. All right, hold on. Let me move this a little bit so we can see the final product. Hold on. Love it. Hold on. Let me move this a little bit. Let me get everything out of the way, put everything all together. Let's go to Nicholas real quick. We did it!
We did it!
You can get super cute cats and dress them up. I've been playing it recently. Super cute cat. Is it a game? Nicholas, you did all right. You did all right. Let's move this out of the way. Now let me put this here. All right, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit so you guys can see it at an angle. Hopefully. Hold on. If I can do this right, hold on. All right, hold up. If I don't fuck this up completely. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let me move all my stuff out of the way. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Forget that the light is there. Mama Katsu, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, hold on. There we go. Bring it down to your level. There we go. The lighting is bad because it's a bit too intense, but you guys get the picture, right? And this is true. I can always show you guys later. I'll show you the final picture later.
That's why he's the MVP!
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. This is pretty cool. Turned out pretty like a fun build. Also, it's a little bit zoomed in too far, and that's why it's like out of focus. All right, we did it. We have accomplished it. And this will now live somewhere in my room. Down to our level, you're trying to call us short? Me call someone short? Impossible. I am a shorty myself. It does look badass. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Also, look at the time. It is we finished literally right on time. That is fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It was a blast. I will take any opportunity whatsoever to talk crap about my job. So I love it when you guys are here to indulge me in that. But yes, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys have a great yes, I am fun-sized, and so are you. So are you guys. Well, those of you who are fun-sized, right? Because I know some of you are on the taller side of things. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Hope your Friday was a good one. Hope your Saturday is even better. And Japan-sized, yes, because when I was in Japan, everything was my size, and I was very, very happy. Shopping for clothes in Japan, fitting in spaces, amazing. But anyway, again, thank you all for hanging out with me, being the best. And as always, you'll hear from me soon enough. For those on the Patreon, I'll be doing a live script fill tomorrow over on the Discord. So stay tuned for that, same time as always. But until the next time we do some hand cam stuff, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.